Okay, folks, you're at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. It's the largest art fair in the United States as far as we know. And I'll tell you what, we got some really cool art. There's like over 1,000 artists up here, and we're not going to be able to show you every one of them, but we're going to show you a whole bunch of them today. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, then you got Saturday. 3 days of the art fair here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA. Today we're going to do Main Street for you. Tomorrow we're going to do Liberty. And then Friday we're going to do State Street for you. Or Saturday we're going to do State Street for you. So here, we're going to show you one of the artists right here. Some really cool art right here. Check this out. You're hanging with globalworldtv.com, baby. My name is Raven. You know me. Hi, guy. How you doing?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Nice to meet you, Raven. I'm Nathaniel.
Yeah, you too, man. You got some really cool art here. Can you tell us about it?
Thank you. Yeah, my wife and I do this. She's a head artist. Everything is designed all in the moment for her.
Okay.
So they're all separate strips of wood that she designs in her very first pieces. It takes her between 3 and 6 weeks to do the very first design. And then we travel the United States and we do art fairs all over. So,
okay, where did she get the wood from? Is that wood that she picks up, or does she buy it somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we actually buy the wood. We have a local supplier.
Okay.
We used to do a lot of reclaimed wood as well, some old barns and things like that. But
right.
The style that she's moved to, it lends towards more new wood. It brings a more consistent finish and style to the pieces.
Right. Some fabulous artwork.
Thank you.
And how does she put it all together? Does she glue them together on like a mat, or?
No, everything is nailed on there. So she has a 18 gauge pin nailer.
Okay.
That she nails them on, then she cuts them all with multiple different saws. We do a lot of finish work on them, sand them, paint them, frame them. So it's a really fun gig for us. We do this full time together.
We got a truck going by over there.
Yeah, it's been busy this morning. A lot of people out checking out the fair.
Right, we got up here a little bit early. We didn't know if there was going to be any booths set up or not, but I guess there's a ton of them already.
Everybody's ready to go here. Yeah. Her website is AnnaBaileyArt.com.
Okay,
so you can check her out.
Can you spell that for us?
AnnaBaileyArt.com.
Okay, thanks an awful lot for chatting with me. I'm going to show some of your art.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good one. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, nice. Worldwide Internet TV. Like it.
Yeah, everybody's got their own art. That's what we do.
Based out of? Out of where? Okay. You guys loving it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How long have you done? 25 years. That's crazy. Okay.
Okay, folks, we're going to show you some real cool stuff here. Some hats at the Ann Arbor Art Fair 2026. Check that out.
That's a nice one because you kind of the hair and this kind of technique. Very nice.
Hi, my name's Raven. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Kate Strong.
Kate, glad to meet you, Kate.
Nice to meet you.
You got some hats over here, huh?
I do. I love hats.
Okay, could you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, they're all, it's all polar fleece, the best quality fleece that you can get, kind of like Patagonia grade fleece. And anything that doesn't cover the ears directly has ear flaps. So they're all super practical. You can throw them in the washer and dryer. They're actually the best rain hat I ever had.
Right.
A lot of stretch to them, so they're super comfortable.
Okay. Now are these, do you have like unisex hats? You got guys hats or girls hats or?
They're more women's hats.
Right.
You know, there
I was
are a few
thinking about something
styles.
for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a couple of cap styles like this that work for either men or women, and
Right.
then it has the ear flaps.
That one there looks like, remember those old pictures of the Beatles? The real old pictures.
Oh, right.
They got
right.
hats kind of look like
Kind
that.
of more, it's sort of a military style.
Right,
hat,
yeah, it looks
you
kind of
know.
European to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you have a website?
Yeah, it's strongwear.com.
Okay.
Strong as in mighty.
Right.
Me, Kate Strong. And
I
then
see your
wear,
sign up there,
W-E-A-R.
Strong Wear.
Yep.
Okay, well, thanks an awful lot for talking with us.
Sure.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Some of the fine art down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you, folks. Blades of grass, pottery. You just never know what you're going to see down here at the Ann Arbor Art Fair, folks. We're down here on Main Street for you. First day of the art fair. Checking out Main Street. Tomorrow we'll do Liberty. And then Saturday we'll do State Street for you. My name's Raven. I'm right here with Ghetto. And we're doing the art fair for you today. You just never know what you're going to see at the Ann Arbor Art Fair, folks. Check this out. This is not the stuff you can get at Kmart
Which one did you like? Are there good ones?
or Walmart.
So Broken Country.
Do they still have Kmart?
What's it about?
Yeah, my friend has some glasses. And they make tables like that.
Well, have a great show. Good
Thank
to
you
see
very much. Thank you. Good to see you
Stop-
too.
stop
Say hi
by.
to your wife.
Yep.
Okay, folks, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff right here. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll get us an interview with the artist here. Look at this. Fabulous stuff. Hi, guy. What's your
Good
name?
morning. My name is Ali Hasmut.
Glad to meet you, Ali.
Nice to meet you too. This is I do oil colors on linen or canvas and cityscapes and some landscapes.
Right, nice.
The cityscapes from Chicago, most of them. I live in Chicago, so everything almost Chicago scene.
Okay. It's fabulous. I like that one right down there on the end. That was Chicago too?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one Chicago too. This one.
Nice stuff. Fabulous. So how long have you been doing your art?
All my life, almost. I'm original from Iraq. I came to the state in 2000 to Chicago, and I stay in Chicago since that time.
Okay.
I
Now-
graduated from Academy of Fine Art in Baghdad University back home, and now I'm just doing art in Chicago full time.
Okay. What is this oil color on canvas?
Oil colors on canvas and some of them on linen.
Okay.
Oil on linen.
Linen. Is that you stretch the linen over?
Yes, I have to stretch. The linen comes rolls. I buy rolls and cut them on the size I like and work on it.
And then you paint right on the linen itself?
Yes, then I stretch it and put the frames, everything.
Okay. Now, do you have a website?
Yes, I do. My website is ALIHASMUT@.com.
Okay.
Again, www.ALIHASMUT.com.
Thank you very much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Thanks.
Show you some really, really cool stuff here, folks. Fabulous art at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA, the coolest town in America. Look at this stuff.
Do you need his card?
Yeah. I got one, I think, still from last time.
Probably.
Yeah. Thank you. You just never know what you're going to see at the art fair, folks. Okay, folks, we're going to show you some really, really unique and cool stuff here.
Yeah. He's in there. He's in there, I promise you. I think he's not here. In the back of
You know me, folks. My name's Raven. I'm right here with the ghetto. We're down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you. The first day. We're doing first day on Main Street, second day on Liberty, third day down on State Street for you.
play.
Checking out all the different art here. This is the stuff you cannot get at Walmart. Hey Ghetto, what's up?
Nothing. Wearing this fucked up shirt because you didn't like the last one.
Okay folks, like I said, different and unique stuff all over Ann Arbor today. Look at this.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Different and unique stuff all over the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you folks. Hey, that looks like a raven to me, man.
Yeah, you better stuff it. It's a nice venue.
Yeah, that's my name, Raven.
I don't know who the
Oh, it's a glass place.
Hi, how you doing?
Very good.
Hi, I'm Lyle McDill.
My name's Raven. Could you tell us a little bit about your art? It really looks cool.
Sure, thanks. I use polymer clay, which is oven-baked clay, and I build what's called millefiori canes. So I'm building little tiny designs in the clay. So I've got like these long strips that I slice up, but this will really show it. So you see, I start out really big with lots of layers of color, and then I stretch it and stretch it and stretch it, and as it gets littler and littler, every slice has that tiny little picture in it.
You stretch the color?
Stretch the color. The color is
the paint?
all the way through. It's all colored clay. It all comes in
Clay.
like clay.
Wow.
Kind of like Play-Doh. Kind of
Right.
like fancy Play-Doh.
Right.
Yep. And then once I get all those slices, I'll add them to my art, and I'll bake it in an oven. And then
Wow.
it's all baked up, and it's all ready to go.
Do you have a name for this art? What do you call
The
it?
technique is called millefiori. It means 1,000 flowers in Italian.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
About 35 years now. I didn't know what I was doing for about the first 10.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still learning.
But now you're perfecting it.
Well, every time you do it, it's a surprise. You know?
Right.
It's a lot of
And you
fun.
learn a little bit more and you get a little bit better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a website?
Sure. You can find me at laylmcdill.com, which is spelled LaylMcdill. laylmcdill.com.
Okay, thanks an awful lot for talking to us.
Yeah.
I know I just bust in on everybody, but that's how it does.
Very fun. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. It's a lot cooler today than it was
Oh my
yesterday.
gosh. Oh,
Yesterday was kind of killer.
I didn't
Yeah.
get here till 7, and it was already
Right.
still very hot.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
thanks an awful lot for showing us your art.
Yeah, have fun. There's a lot
Okay.
of art out there.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Standing here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you folks.
On Main Street.
On Main Street today. July 16th, 2026. Standing out here in front of the Hidden King Neighborhood Bar, right here at 210 South Main Street in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA. The coolest town in Ann Arbor in the United States, bar none. The Hidden King Neighborhood Bar, 210 South Main Street, right there. They got a couple tables out front where you can hang out. And we got art fair booths in front of all the stores today. In front of the Hidden King Neighborhood Bar. Okay folks, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff right here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. Largest art fair in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I see a raven right there. Look at that. Well, you know folks, my name is Raven. I'm kind of partial to those raven pictures. Hey, if we're real lucky, I think we can get an interview with the artist right here. Hi guy, my name's Raven. What's your name?
Hey Raven, I'm Matt Tisdale.
Glad to meet you, Matt. Could you tell us a little bit about your art?
Yeah, it's all surrealism or imaginative realism. I like to call it fantastic realism. That's an oxymoron.
That's a good name. I like that.
Yeah, man, it's all oil paintings on masonite,
Masonite, okay.
which is a thin wooden panel.
Right. And the masonite is like more solid than canvas as opposed
Very
to canvas.
hard surface. Yeah, it's mainly used in flooring, but it's been around a few hundred years.
Right.
A lot of people paint on masonite. You know, it's a classical technique.
Okay. Boy, you have some really good stuff. You're a great artist. You painted all these yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Been painting for about 40 years.
Well, you have a bunch of them here. That cardinal down there just jumps right out at me too. Love that picture. So how long you been doing it? 40 years?
Well, my mother is an art teacher,
Okay.
right? I went to college, so I've been painting my whole life.
Where did you go to college?
Columbus College of Art and Design.
Columbus?
Yeah, downtown Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, yeah. I used to hang in Zanesville for a while. Yeah.
Know some folks from Zanesville.
Right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for talking with us. Sorry to bust in on you like that. It's just kind of the way we do it when we're doing the art fair. Okay, do you have a website?
I do. It's matttisdale.com. MATTT, 3 T's. ISDALE.
Okay. Thanks an awful lot for talking with us, Matt.
Thank you.
It really came back. It's still that way. A lot of dining and bars.
Yep.
Fills up on game day. And,
Yeah.
you know.
But we're moving our stadium. Moving it to closer to the airport in like 3 years or something.
That's too bad.
I know.
That'll probably hurt the flag.
Oh yeah, it will.
Showing you some really, really cool stuff at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA, the coolest town in America. Maybe if we're real lucky, we get an interview with the artist over here for you.
Excellent. Yeah, there's more up and around too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Eileen Dorsey.
Hi Eileen, my name's Raven. Could you
Hey.
tell us a little bit about your art?
Of course. So I'm an artist from Cleveland, and I paint portraits of forest scenes in very colorful palettes. The majority of my work is locally inspired by the forest near my home, by the Valley National Park, all of that. And I take photo references of the picture of these scenes, and then I see colors in that, and I just exaggerate them. So I take a palette knife with oil paint, and I apply a very thick layer of impasto surface on the canvas, and then you get these lovely works.
Wow, that's a pretty cool process. I kind of like that.
Thank you.
It's a little bit different than most of them, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and I have a surprise little additive to my work is that they are also 3D. So you put a pair of 3D glasses on, they pop off the surface.
Wow, that is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you explain that on your website? Do you have a website?
Yeah, my website is eileendorsey.com. That's EILENDORSEY.
And do you explain that 3D on the website?
I don't. This is a kind of something a little extra special for people that visit me at these shows and visit my gallery at the 78th Street Studios in Cleveland. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks an awful lot for talking with us. Your art is fabulous.
Thank you so much.
I happen to see a lot of art.
Oh, yeah. I bet you do.
So I know your stuff is really good.
Oh,
Thanks an awful lot. Have a good day at the art fair.
thank you, you too.
Yeah, similar. Go with it. Oh my goodness.
All kinds of art down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you. My name's Raven. I'm right here with the Ghetto, and we're filming the dang shebang for you today. Up here on Main Street today. Tomorrow we're going to do Liberty. Saturday we're going to do State Street for you.
Yeah, I grew up in Highland Park. Yeah, been here 15 years. Yeah.
They call him the Vibe Man, baby.
$39 with the remote.
Showing you some of the cool stuff at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair, folks. Look at that horse over there.
This one's really cool too. I think like a living room or something. Yeah. Nice we don't have houses here.
Okay, here's the info right there, folks. Artist info for you right there. Standing around down here on Main Street for you today, folks. July 16th, Thursday, 2026. You're in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA. The coolest town in America, bar none. Hey folks, I see a raven. And a blue jay. Please watch your step, baby. I see more ravens.
So then I read it and it said, so if you get caught, you'll get a warning. And then after that, you'll get a $5 fine. There's unused.
More ravens next to the owl.
Yes.
Okay. And if I try, I think we can get a interview with the artist right here. Hi, my name's Raven. What's your name?
Hi, Raven. I'm Chris Charles from Rochester, New York.
Glad to meet you.
Like, good to meet you too. I am a letterpress and block printer, a printmaker.
Oh, yeah.
And I create all of this at my studio in Rochester. I'm inspired by what I see all around me. So sometimes it's the birds at my feeder or the crows flying by my studio window.
Right.
Sometimes it's my collection of vintage objects, but I like to...
What's the process that you use? Do you just draw it on canvas with art or oil?
So I do a drawing, but then I transfer my drawing to linoleum blocks, and I carve a separate block for each color, and I hand printed on some old vintage printing presses. So they're hand cranked presses, and it's one piece of paper at a time, one color at a time, and it gets layered up, and yeah.
Wow, I think that is really a really cool process.
Thank you.
A lot of lost art in there.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And people like you that keep that stuff alive, you know? I think I'm really taken by those blocks. How they, you know, they make the blocks and then they print with them. Those old guys, you know, on the History Channel, they do that a lot, right?
Yep.
And I'm taken by that. And you're doing that. That is fabulous.
Thank you.
So you have a website?
I do. It is moonrabbitpress.com. That's MOON as in Nancy, P as in Paul, RESS. Oops, I forgot the rabbit.
Right.
RABBIT. Moonrabbitpress.com.
Okay. I think we can get there.
Hopefully you can get there.
Okay. Thanks an awful lot for talking with us today, and thanks for making the Raven pictures.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
They're kind of particular to me. Okay, have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm going to show you some stuff that's really, really cool. 2 years ago, we filmed this stuff for you and had an interview with the artist, and we're going to do it again in 2026. One of my favorite booths right here. Look at that. Oh yeah, nice. There's his number right there. Sculpture, Rockford, Michigan. Troy. Hi guy, I'm Raven. Are you Troy?
I'm Troy Anderson, yes.
Glad to meet you, Troy.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, this is all copper and brass metal sculpture. It can be inside or outside. I love making things that have a little element of fantasy in them, and I like the contrast between copper and brass. I'm also able to add a lot of color into the copper with heat, and I use a chemical to patina or verdigris all the metal. I do have a website. It's andersonsmetalsculpture.com, ANDERSONSmetalsculpture.com. And one of my favorite pieces is this treehouse over here.
Oh, I love it.
I make it so that all the doors open.
Wow.
And it has like hidden ropes and ladders inside. It even has a toilet in the outhouse with plumbing that goes throughout the tree. Zip lines and fireman poles and just like little fairy doors and trap doors on it. But
cool. I like that one a lot myself. And you know what it reminds me of, that one? Down there at Disney World, they had a tree. It's
like
a fake tree.
Robinson's
tree house, right? And it's all, the whole thing is like plastic or something. But when you look at it, it looks so real. And you can go up there and walk around. That thing is awesome. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I don't know if they still have it or not, but
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been to Disney.
I think I remember there was some kind of shake-up about the tree. Maybe they got rid of it or something. I don't know. But your tree house is fabulous. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks for chatting with us, and I'll show a bunch more of your stuff before we go.
All right, thanks, Raven. Nice to see you guys again.
Yeah, you too, man. Some of the coolest stuff here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. Art by Troy. For your lawn, for your house, for you. Look at all those belts, folks. I'll bet you $10 this is a leather shop. Okay, I'm standing inside the leather shop for you, folks. Look at this. Fabulous, fabulous stuff. Hi, my name's Raven. What's your name?
Karen Tabor.
Hi, Karen. Could you tell us a little bit about your art?
I've been making leather goods for 50 years and kind of known for my triangle shapes. This is a double triangle. And we have a zip triangle here.
Okay.
And then we do the original triangle that I started 50 years ago. That we make in 3 sizes.
Wow.
And then we do belts on the we have belts on the outside. Our website is ktleather.com.
Okay.
So check us out.
ktleather.com.
Yes.
Okay, well thanks a lot for talking with us.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we hope you have a nice art fair day.
Yeah, check out our belts out there. Oh, we have these belt pouches that clip on your waistband. They clip on, no belt needed, 4 compartments.
Nice.
Here's all of some of the colors. We have one of these colors, and we have the extra large now for the big phones.
Okay.
And her stuff's really nice.
Thank you.
It is.
My name's
Thank
Carol.
you.
I contacted you about.
I'll bet you know who that is right there. And that man too.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Yeah.
Y'all know who she is, right? Standing down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you folks. Day 1 on Main Street. And y'all know who she is, right? Gotta get Willie, baby. Y'all know who he is, right?
Look at his hands.
And her.
It's kind of a documentary, big cats on like
And her.
a bunch of big cats, yeah, like leopards, yeah.
We know them all. Okay, here's some more very, very cool stuff right here at the 2026 Art Fair for you here in Ann Arbor. Art That Smiles by John Hartung. ArtThatSmiles.com. Just standing around down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. Hey, I like that one right there. Fabulous, fabulous picture. Now if I try, we might be able to get an interview with the artist for you right there. Hi guy, my name's Raven. What's your name?
I'm John Hartung.
Hi John, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Cool, this is your art, right?
Yes, it is.
Wow, it's fabulous. Could you explain a little bit about your process?
So most of the time I spend it photographing animals, mostly in the wild, occasionally at a zoo or a rescue place. But I spend a lot of time waiting for the animals to do something different. showing a little bit of expression or something like that.
Okay.
And I also have a series on rubber ducks and have them in the Jeeps. I have them doing funny things in the bathroom.
Right.
All types of stuff.
And I noticed your website is artthatsmiles.com.
Yes, it's Art That Smiles, ARTTHATSMILES.com.
That's a fabulous web address. I like that. Easy to remember.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So how do you make this stuff? You take the photographs first, and then what do you do after that?
So they're all photographs. I take the photographs and then they're wrapped around a wooden frame. All the ones on the walls are wrapped around a wooden frame.
Okay.
Printed on canvas.
Okay. So you actually wrap the photograph on the wood.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting process.
Just wrap like that.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I really appreciate you talking with us today.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that it's not so hot today.
Right.
Yesterday was a little bit killer, yeah.
Right, right.
Okay. All right, what's your web address one more time?
ARTThatSmiles.com.
Okay, thanks an awful lot for talking with us today.
Certainly, thank you. Appreciate it.
You just never know what you're going to see at the art fair here in Ann Arbor. Largest art fair in the United States as far as we know. A fabulous, fabulous event in a fabulous town. The best town in America, bar none. Lots to see in this booth right here, folks. Look at this. I mean, crazy art. Look at that. I love it, love it, love it. This is the stuff you cannot buy at Walmart, which is really, really cool. If you want something different and unique, you have to go to a place like the Ann Arbor Art Fair. You know, that stuff at Walmart, it's all the same. Comes from China. It's junk. Now this is the good stuff. Look at that, folks. I mean, look at that. You're not going to see this at Walmart, that's for sure. Hi, my name's Raven. What's your name?
I'm Carolyn Garay.
Okay, Carolyn, you're the artist, am I correct?
I am, yes.
Wow. Could you tell us a little bit about your process?
Yeah, so the bigger, chunkier paintings are oil, and I think of all of the work I make as like inner worlds and all the different parts of self and experience and memory and things kind of personify into the inhabitants of these dreamscapes. And I tend to see the best visions of the bigger ones kind of right before sleep, and kind of try to capture that, write it down. If it makes sense to me in the morning, I'll know what I'm making, and then I'm very slow. I usually work on 4 or 5 of the oils over the course of a couple of years, rotating between them, starting something new with big underpaintings, and then working my way layer by layer into the details and such. So that's kind of the general process. And if there's a figure, I love inspired by the figure as well and by nature, so a lot of that kind of influences where the dreamscapes are, and if I have a figure, I'll usually use models from people I know or myself if I can. So we'll get reference photos, and they'll be part of it. But a lot of the world is kind of generally from my mind, and then I'll be inspired by clouds or space or sea, because I think we're all inspired by nature in that way too. So
now, is this oil on canvas?
Yeah, so the bigger, chunkier ones are oil. I do have some reproductions of the original oils that have sold. So these are limited edition reproduction canvas wraps that I print out on a big canvas and then wrap them. So when I sell a big original, people can still get a limited amount of the full size scale reproductions, and then I have the small reproductions for people so that people can get different price points, because I know I can't afford my own big oils. They take me too long.
Right.
So there's all the different price points for people. Yeah.
Okay, now you have a website, am I correct?
I do. It is my name, CarolynGaray.com, CarolynGaray.com. GARAY.com.
Okay. Thank you very much for talking with us today.
Appreciate you guys.
Okay, have a nice day at the art fair.
Yay, thank you.
Okay, folks, we're going to show you some really, really cool stuff. Very unique stuff here at the Ann Arbor Art Fair 2026. Look at this. Very unique stuff down here at the art fair. Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA. Every once in a while when you're walking along all these booths, you see something that just stands right out and grabs your imagination. This stuff grabbed mine in Ghettos. If we try real hard, maybe we can get a little interview with the artist for you. Look at that, folks. When's the last time you seen something like that? Oh, never? Well, you've seen it now on internet TV. You're here with globalworldtv.com. My name's Raven. I'm right here with the Ghetto. And we're showing you the cool stuff down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. Here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA, the coolest town in America, bar none. I've been all over the USA, folks, extensively. And where am I at? Ann Arbor. Hi, guy. My name's Raven. What's your name?
My name's Tyler Voorhees.
Hi, Tyler. You're the artist, aren't you?
I am. I'm the painter, yep.
Great, great. Could you tell us a little bit about your process, how you make this stuff?
Well, these are all about workers of the past. I call them the jobs of yesteryear. And so I start by researching whatever job I want to paint, and I'll start by learning about it and looking at old photographs, and I'll sketch out the painting, and then when it's time to make the actual painting, I get a wood panel and I draw the figure on paper. So I made this little guy here to show you, but I draw him on paper and cut him out, cover him with the pieces of brown paper, trim it, paint it. I'll paint the background in, and then the last step is to glue it or affix it to the wood.
Wow.
So it's a collage process, mixed media, painting, drawing, cutting, all that stuff, and yeah, telling the stories of workers of the past.
Right, I kind of like that. That's a really, really good subject matter.
Yeah, it's something that it's celebrating everyday people of the past and the hard work that people did day in, day out that helped us kind of enjoy the prosperity that we now do.
Now, do each one of these have a special name, like that white one right there?
Yeah, that one's called the Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper, okay.
So this was in medieval times. Beekeepers would wear these robes, and they would sew a disc of woven reeds into a hood, and that's what they would use to protect their face from the bees, but yet they could still see through it.
Right.
Little pinpricks of light that they could see what they're doing, but not get stung in the
Stung,
face.
right, yeah.
So yeah, each one is named as the worker, like the job title, basically.
What about the one in the middle?
That's called the Plague Doctor.
The Plague Doctor.
Yeah, same time period. That's what doctors would wear.
Okay.
Because they thought that the plague, the Black Death, was caused by bad smells or bad air. They called them humors in the air.
Right.
And they would put on this mask and they would stuff it with old dried herbs and flowers. And they thought it would purify the air.
Right.
From what would get them sick.
And that's what he's got in the bag?
In the bag he's got, they would use leeches, they would do bloodletting, so they'd have some different tools in there for those things. And, yeah,
how about the river boat? Is that a river boat
yep.
on the end?
Yeah, that one's called the Steamboat Captain.
Nice.
Yeah, so just standing astride that old steamship, chugging down the river.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very, very much for talking with us. Now, do you have a website?
I do, yeah. My website is tylervoorheesart.com. So it's tylervoorheesart.com, TYLERVOORHEESART.com.
Thank you very much, Tyler, for chatting with us.
My pleasure.
Have a good art fair.
You too.
some more marvelous stuff down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you.
It's basically what I see when I'm there. It is, I shoot early morning and late light, and any vibrant in the art, in the
Fabulous art at the art fair.
This is actually because of the facing of this village. This is afternoon sun, so you're getting that glow in the afternoon. You know, in their villages, I shoot. You know, I don't want to shoot into the shade. And with this shot, unfortunately, I was shooting into the shade because the sun's up here, and I shot it 3 years before I knew how to process it because it was darker and through here. So, you know, it took me a while to learn how to bring out the shadows because that's not very good. You know, I switched over from the dark room into digital, you know, light room, you know, dark room stuff. And so this way I was able to bring out, you know, the colors because they were in deep shadow before. I'm always learning something. I'm going to do a picture of this. Yep, I'll get out your way.
Look at this, folks. You're not going to be able to buy any of this kind of stuff at Walmart. This is the stuff you cannot get at Walmart. You have to come to an art fair like this here in Ann Arbor to find stuff like this. Now, if I try really hard, I might be able to get a little interview with the artist himself right here. Hi, guy. My name's Raven. What's your name?
Hi, Raven. I'm Paul James, and with my work, I travel to locations both in the United States and internationally. And with most of my stuff, I shoot first light in the morning because it's softer light. There are some shots that I get late in the afternoon, but my best photography is you know, 30 minutes before sunrise till 30 minutes after sunset. About 30 years ago, I started you know, teaching location workshops. So I take people on location with me to all the places I'm going to photograph and teach them how to use their camera settings so they can get similar images to what I'm shooting. And you know, I have a couple of workshops coming up in the fall. It's going to be Yellowstone and the Tetons in late September, and then late September, early October is going to be down in Colorado around the Array and Telluride area. That way we'll be fall colors at that time. Fall comes in the mountains a little bit before our Michigan fall does. And again, my name is Paul James. My website is paulcjames.com. So P-A-U-L, middle initial C for Christopher, James, J-A-M-E-S.com. paulcjames.com. I hope you come to the art fair and enjoy the work, not only mine, but all the wonderful artists that we have out here. Or come on one of my workshops. I'll teach you how to capture some of these images.
Cool. I have a question. Are these all photographs on mounted on something, or is it oil on canvas, or what's your exact process?
These are photographs, and they are, the small ones on the wall are mounted on ceramics. The larger ones on the next size up is dye-sublimation onto aluminum, so it's baked into the aluminum surface.
Wow!
And the same with the two larger ones to the left here.
Okay.
So but there are different processes that I use. A lot of them are on metal. And then Jane does her work behind. She does florals and emulsion transfers onto 24 karat gold leaf.
Wow, okay.
A lovely process.
That is a special process. I've never heard of that before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something a little different.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking with us.
You have a good day.
You
Take
too.
care.
Have a nice day yourself.
What is that one with Michigan?
I don't know. Michigan offline or something?
Something like that. Global World TV. Global World TV? Okay.
Here, I got a card.
Oh, okay, good.
Check this art out, folks. Like I said, every once in a while you're walking by and some of this stuff just reaches out and grabs you. This is one of the booths that does just that. Look at this stuff, folks. It's not exactly like all the other stuff you see. Now maybe, if I try real hard, we might be able to get a little interview with the artist himself. Fabulous artwork. Now I'm going to get a interview with the artist for you right here. Hi guy, my name's Raven. What's your name?
My name is K.O. Lewis. I'm an oil-based portrait painter, focusing more on telling stories of those who resonate with me. As if you've seen the work is predominantly of iconic figures that I've painted consistently over and over again, more or less, because of what their stories mean to me and what their stories tell. And so you can check my work out, on Instagram and Facebook, or even on my website at K.O. Lewis Fine Art on all platforms. So that would be kolewis.com, K-O-L-E-W-I-S. And so I use oil paint on canvas. And it is, one of those things where I've transitioned from acrylic paint now to oil. And my goal is to capture the energy of these people, because of what they mean to me. And so I'm not too focused on capturing the exact likeness, but capturing who they are, what they represent, and the energy that they bring is what matters to me most.
Cool. That sounds like a good plan to me.
Definitely. And so, as you pan into my booth, you see most of my artwork is, generally of iconic figures, but I also have pieces that, are more conceptual based. And so representation is also another key focus of my artwork. I want to make sure that, the artwork that I represent is, very telling of who I am as an individual. And so there's times when I add quotes that are, coming from the individuals, as well as I have paintings that tell stories about various conditions that African Americans are experiencing, throughout our communities. So the Moon Baby series, kind of tells their story. It's one of my favorite pieces. The mother and child, lonesome traveler, and Wildest Dream out in the front of my booth space. So my work is kind of an open book. And I try to capture the attention of the folks. Get them in, and it's very conversational that way.
Sure. I have a question about two of them in particular.
Yes.
The lady up here with the towel on her head, and this guy right down here with the blue hat. Could you tell us a little bit about those two?
Gotcha. And so, the lady that you see here is Nina Simone, and it is, my rendition of, Strange Fruit. And so, yes, she has the wrap on her head, and I didn't want the only focus to be on her. That's why I didn't paint a piece with her with her eyes open. I wanted you intentionally drawn to the symbolic features within the piece, such as the apple and the scenery that is being depicted. It is a loose depiction of lynching. And that's essentially what the song "Strange Fruit" is referencing.
Is that the Billie Holiday song?
Yes, it is a Billie Holiday
That's a
song.
Fabulous song.
Very fabulous song. And so she did a ballad of it.
Is that Billie Holiday herself?
No, so this is Nina Simone, and Billie Holiday is right here. And so I've done her as well. And Billie Holiday spoke about originality. She was kind of upset at the fact that Nina Simone did a rendition that was receiving so much
Publicity.
feedback and publicity because of her version of her song.
Right.
But her version of her song was so iconic. It's one that I can't get away from. It's just,
Yeah.
It's a really chilling sound.
Some certain stuff you can't miss.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
What about the guy with the blue hat?
So the guy with the blue hat, this is Gil Scott Heron. He is one of my favorite poets, and his poetry lends itself to music. And his thing was, a lot of people always thought that he was trying to inspire or incite, change that was rebellious, but really it was more or less change yourself. And if you find ways to change yourself and you find ways to improve self, then you can change the things that are around you. And so one of the quotes that I love is that, the first revolution is when you change your mind. Right. And so, focusing there and really trying to have control over that aspect of change, then can resonate change outwardly. And so he had his own personal battles, which is a part of my story in some way, just kind of speaking on my father a bit. And that's why his story resonates with me, but also, he was such an intelligent man who had a strong message and, consistently put it out there even though there were challenges he faced.
Okay. Shoot us your website one more time.
All right. And so my website is KOLewisFineArt.com.
Thanks an awful lot for chatting with us today.
No problem. I appreciate it.
Have a good art fair.
Thank you.
We're here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. We got a little interview with the artist here for you. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Megan Horan.
Glad to meet you, Megan. My name's Raven.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Could you tell us a little bit about your art?
Sure. So my work is all done with little glass beads. And
Oh,
I stitch them
really?
with needle and thread. So this will eventually be a cuff bracelet like the one that I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah.
And then once you flip it over, you can see all those little threads on the back where I've stitched those beads into place.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a unique process there.
Thank you. Yeah, so I get to use all kinds of fun stones. And
Show us a
fossils.
couple really cool ones.
All right, so this one is one of my favorites. It's a very large piece.
Oh, yeah.
But nice and lightweight. And the way that color just kind of flashes in there.
What kind of stone is that?
That one is labradorite.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And I have my whole night and day series that I do with all
Nice.
these little moon faces and the black and white beads. And then I also have another smaller labradorite piece that I did recently that has like
Boy,
a
that's
really
nice,
cool,
too.
Yeah, really great flash in there.
Wow. Do you have a website?
I sure do. megansjewelrybox.com.
Okay. Could you spell it for us? Just
Sure. megansjewelrybox.com.
Okay, thanks an awful lot for chatting with us.
Pennsylvania? Thank you. Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia.
Have a nice day.
Thanks, you too.
Cool stuff at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you. We're up here on Main Street, doing Main Street for the first day, Liberty for the second day, and down on State Street for the third day, Saturday. Hope you're enjoying the show, folks. We're globalworldtv.com and we're happy to film the thing for you. My name's Raven and I'm right here with the Ghetto. Some really cool stuff here at the Ann Arbor Art Fair. Now if I try real hard, I'll bet you I can get an interview with the artist himself. Hi guy, my name's Raven. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Tony Tona.
Glad to meet you, Tony.
Yep. I'll tell you a little bit about my artwork. They all start off with hand-drawn sketches.
Okay.
And then I bring them into the computer where I do the digital enhancement there. Just airbrush, you can see a lot of that same type of effect.
Right.
So I got some different canvas, acrylic, metal, and in this way too, these are also breaking the borders.
Wow, I like that.
Unusual stuff.
Yeah, it sticks out just a little bit past the frame.
Yeah, I like to create optical illusions within here. So, like this blue example here. Is this for this surface, or is it on this surface?
Right.
Coming in, going out. And so, a lot of that type of effects here.
Does that one have a name?
This one's called Breaking Borders.
Breaking Borders. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and I have all the stuff on my website, tonytona.com, which is TONNA.com.
Okay, thanks an awful lot for chatting with us. I love your stuff. It's really, really vivid. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a little different than most stuff you see. The stuff you cannot get at Walmart.
That's right.
That's right.
Original art.
Original, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Look at that, folks. Fabulous art at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you. Okay, we're going to show you some really, really cool stuff. This guy paints pictures on skateboard platforms.
Guy with a bunch of tattoos. He's down there.
When we get to the next job site, we can just you guys, you know, interview on one of those. So here's your And so if you ask him if he could just print it, I can Sunday.
It's really, really cool stuff. Painted on skateboard platforms. Look at that. You got Tom, Bob, Janice, Robert Plant. I couldn't remember his name for a minute. Funny how I forgot that.
Oh, it's tiny.
Jimmy up there. Cool stuff you see down here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. You never know what you're going to see at the art fair, folks. Okay, folks, we're going to show you some really, really cool stuff here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. Check this out. If I try real hard, I might be able to get a interview with the artist himself for you here. Hi, guy. My name's Raven. What's your name?
Hi, Raven. My name's James Parker. I'm a photographer, and all the work in the booth there comes off of my own camera. I do all the production, make the frames, hang it on a wall, sell it to unsuspecting public.
Cool. I like that. So what's your process? How do you make the stuff, and how do you mount it? What are you doing on? Is it oil on canvas or?
No, they're photographs. So I will make a photograph with a digital camera. I move it into Lightroom, which is a software application, and make some adjustments. Then I print it on large format Epson printers on canvas. That gets mounted to Gatorboard, and then I make the frames. The big frames that you see here are made out of walnut and maple and cherry, and so I do everything start to finish, soup to nuts.
Cool, I like that.
You know, they're pretty unique.
Yeah, they are.
And they're very affordable.
Right. Okay. What do you have a website, right?
I certainly do. It's parkerparker.net. That's PARKERPARKER.net. And then you can find links to the process and the photographic store, pretty much anything you want to know and more.
That's cool. Well, thanks for being here at the 2026 Art Fair, and thanks for talking with us. I'll show a little bit more of your stuff on the way out.
Thanks for stopping by, Raven.
Yeah, glad to see you again.
Yep, likewise.
Bye-bye.
You can carry a spare battery for them.
Different and unique stuff down at the art fair for you folks. The stuff you cannot get anywhere else.
Lake Michigan doesn't dissipate its sun. It is blocking the sun, and I'm thankful for that.
We're going to be looking at your hats. Okay, folks, we're looking at some hats right here. Real cool hats. Look at this. And maybe, if we try real hard, we might be able to get a interview with the artist herself here pretty soon. Let me show you a couple more hats. Look at that. You know I'm a hat guy. Hello there. What's your name?
Sierra Cole.
Sierra, my name's Raven. Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, how you doing today?
It's good. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot, a little smoky, but other than that, I can't complain.
Yeah, it was killer hot yesterday, huh?
It was. The setup was rough yesterday. So.
Right. So could you tell us a little bit about your process? How do you make these hats?
So I take wool yarn and I knit them. So I knit these big hats, and because it's wool, you can shrink it in hot water.
Okay.
And so I make these big hats, and then I wash them in the washing machine, and this is what they turn out to. So it makes them pretty much windproof, waterproof, and way more durable by doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a website?
I do. So my website is my name. It's sierracole.com. It's SIERRACOLE.com.
Great, great. And thank you for being here at the 2026 Art Fair here in Ann Arbor. And I think your hats are fabulous.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thanks.
Little cameo of the Raven for you there, baby. Okay, folks, check it out. Different and unique stuff here at the Art Fair for you. Look at that. Fabulous, fabulous artwork. This is what a real farm looks like. That's what I heard. Here at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair on Main Street for you today.
Yeah. We'll run around our thing. Okay, thanks. On TV.
Yeah, what the heck? Why are they all recycling?
Hanging around at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair for you. Right here on the corner of Liberty and Main.
This guy's doing a drawing right now.
In Houston and Dallas, these people are barely out of college and they're living in $5 million homes and they buy all the big paintings. Yeah,
that's what Justin told me. You said that he was thinking about going to the US.
Yeah, I'm surprised. And you know what they like for me? It's funny. They were interested in the Michigan. They love Michigan. So many people come from Michigan.
Oh, yes,
or they went to school here.
Yes.
Or a lot of them are vacationing up north because it's hot down there.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I hope you have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
That guy there.
He had a QR code that said scan.
Sharon inherited one of these things before.
I have a question for you, man.
Yeah.
You're recreating that big one from the small picture in your hand, am I correct?
Right.
All right. Do you have a web address? Website?
Not really.
No?
I post a couple shows there, but
Okay.
yeah, it's on there.
Now there's somebody you might know right there, folks. The Big Oz Man himself. Hi guy, my name's Raven. What's your name?
My name is Brian Diamantes.
Glad to meet you, Brian. Is this your art?
Yes, these are all acrylic paint on gallery red canvas.
Okay. Could you tell us a little bit about the process, how you make it?
I start out, I paint with the gray canvas, and I take a Sharpie and I draw the outline, and then I build layers of acrylic paint.
Wow, that's pretty cool. How long have you been doing that?
I've been drawing and painting for almost 40 years now.
Okay, okay. I love that picture of Ozzy back there. That thing stands right out at you. Yeah. Jumps right out at you. Okay. Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's www.draw-u.com.
Okay. Well, thanks for chatting with us. And we want you to have a great time at the 2026 Art Fair.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
Okay, folks, you've seen it. Main Street, July 16th, 2026, here on Main Street, Ann Arbor, Michigan, USA, at the 2026 Ann Arbor Art Fair. Main Street today, Liberty tomorrow, State Street Saturday. We did Main Street for you, folks. And we're out.